following is a 24 Hours podcast.
Hey, I'm Shawn Hlookoff, and you're watching the 24 Hours podcast.
I'm just searching for peace. So if I die, don't judge me, 'cause I will not judge you. And if I die, please accept it, 'cause I would die for you. I would die for you.
We first got to know you through a really poignant song you wrote called Soldier, and I'm wondering what inspired you to do that. I mean, did you have some connection to the armed forces or the military in any way?
I didn't actually have any connections to the military, but just from the media and the press, like we watched TV or the newspapers, there was a lot of bad press, and there's one particular story that caught my attention about a lady whose husband was killed in Iraq, and at his funeral, there were religious protesters there with signs picketing, and the signs read, you know, soldiers deserve to die, soldiers deserve what's coming to them. And I was really affected by that, and I was like, you know what, music is very powerful, and I want to write a song on behalf of these families because I'm really close to my family, and so I wrote a song about respect, and that's pretty much what Soldier was about.
What kind of feedback have you had from families of victims of war casualties?
It's been amazing, not only in the United States and Canada, just all over the world. I've had emails come in of families thanking me. I've had, after I wrote the song, about a month after, I got an email from a couple who lost their son in Iraq, and they told me that he played my song at his funeral. And I was literally in tears, and I was like, to me, that's what music's about, and that's what it means for me. I don't care about the record deal. I don't care about the money that comes with it. If something I created can help this family with their loss, it just means the world, so that was really cool.
Your status, Shawn, is really raising rapidly, and I know that you've had some of your music performed in TV series. How do you get on the ABC network's radar, for example?
Well, I can actually tie that into Soldier. I had it on my site, and a music supervisor in LA, I guess her story is she typed in singer-songwriter in MySpace, and my page came up, and she heard my stuff and called me and was like, oh, I really like your music. I want to try pitch it to some TV shows. And she set up an interview or a showcase for ABC, and I went in there and played my live set, and they said, wow, we like your stuff. We want to potentially work with you. So that's how that door opened.
And you're starting to get a lot more attention, both here and down south. You've done some gigs in LA, which I would say for any aspiring musician, I mean, that's a pretty cool city to be able to perform in.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. The energy there is, like, there's a lot of people there from all over the world that are dreamers, and they all have something in common in the arts, and to me, I find that I relate to that, and I feed off of that. And so that's why I've been spending a lot of my time down there. As long as you don't get distracted, it's cool, because there are a lot of distractions.
I noticed that in LA. There are a couple of distractions down there.
But for the most part, it's been a good place to be, and the music scene has been pretty well. So.
How many people have we talked to that have actually performed at the Playboy Mansions? For a pretty young guy, that's got to be a pretty cool experience.
Yeah, that was definitely fun. I mean, to actually go to the Playboy Mansion is one thing, but actually perform was definitely cool. I'm just exploring my opportunities, and I definitely need to put another album out, though.
Check him out, hlookoff.com. This kid is on the road to stardom. Thank you so much,
Thank
Shawn.
you so much, Joe.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Vancouver.24hours.ca